What if the very things you're doing to manage your diabetes are actually making it worse without you even realizing it? Living with diabetes or prediabetes isn't just about checking your blood sugar or counting carbs. It's a daily challenge that demands constant attention, discipline, and energy. But here's the truth most people don't hear often enough. Many individuals with diabetes are unknowingly making mistakes in the daily routine that can silently damage their eyes, kidneys, heart, nerves, and blood vessels. These are not rare or extreme missteps. They're common habits that often go unnoticed or worse, or accepted as normal. And that's exactly why so many struggle to keep their diabetes under control, even when they're trying their best. The good news? Experts have identified 7 frequent mistakes people with diabetes tend to make. And once you know what they are, you can avoid them, take back control of your health, and protect yourself from serious complications. So stay with us until the end of this video, and if you find this helpful, don't forget to like and support the channel. Mistake number 1, not paying attention to your feet. It might not sound like a big deal at first, but overlooking foot care is one of the most common and most dangerous missteps for people living with diabetes. The good news is, it's something that can be managed with a few simple habits. Diabetes can quietly damage the nerves and blood flow, especially in your legs and feet, leading to 2 hidden problems: nerve damage and poor circulation. Think of your nerves like little messengers, carrying signals from your brain to your body. When diabetes affects those pathways, it's like a frayed wire. You start to lose feeling in your feet. That means you might not notice a cut, a blister, or even an infection until it's too late. And when blood isn't flowing properly to your feet, healing becomes slow and difficult. A small wound can quickly turn into something serious. That's why it's so important to check your feet daily, especially after your shower. Look for anything unusual, swelling, redness, blisters, or cuts. And don't wait for problems to show up. Get ahead of them. Wear soft, well-fitting shoes. Skip walking barefoot. Keep your feet clean and dry, and trim your toenails carefully to avoid irritation or injury. Mistake number 2, eating foods that send your blood sugar on a roller coaster. Some everyday foods might seem harmless, but can throw your sugar levels all over the place. You might have noticed that after eating things like white bread, white rice, or fries, you feel tired or even a little off. That's because these foods break down into sugar very quickly once you eat them. Now, having some sugar in your blood is normal. It gives you energy. But when it spikes too fast, your body scrambles to bring it down by releasing insulin, the hormone that helps move sugar from your blood into your cells. When this keeps happening again and again, your cells stop responding to insulin the way they should. That's what we call insulin resistance, and it's the root of prediabetes and type 2 diabetes. So if you're trying to keep your sugar in check or just want to feel better, choosing the right kind of carbs makes all the difference. Go for the ones that break down slowly and keep your energy steady. Brown rice, oats, quinoa, beans, veggies, and certain fruits I'll share with you a bit later. Mistake number 3, not knowing which kind of exercise actually works best for managing diabetes. There's a part of your body that can help lower your blood sugar even better than your pancreas, and it might surprise you. It's your muscles. That's right. This powerful system makes up about 1/3 of your body weight, and it plays a huge role in keeping your sugar levels steady. We've come a long way from thinking muscles are just for looks. They're like tiny factories that release helpful substances, natural protectors for your brain, heart, and even your immune system. One of their most important jobs, helping your body use insulin more effectively. And here's where strength training really shines. When you do exercises like lifting light weights or simple squats, your muscles need fuel, and they grab that fuel right from the sugar floating in your bloodstream. So the more you move those muscles, the more sugar they soak up. Think of your muscles as little vacuum cleaners for sugar, and strength training is the switch that turns them on. And there's more. Building muscle also helps you maintain a healthy weight, which is key when managing diabetes. Why? Because extra body fat, especially around your waist, makes it even harder for your body to respond to insulin. That throws your blood sugar even more off track. But don't worry, you don't need to hit the gym like a bodybuilder. Just 2 or 3 short sessions a week, around 30 minutes each, can already make a big difference in your blood sugar and overall health. The important thing is to start safely. If you have any medical conditions or physical limitations, take them into account. Begin gently, find what works for you, and build from there. Mistake number 4, drinking sugary or sweetened beverages. This is a slip-up many people make, and it's not just about soda or energy drinks. Even the fruit juices you make at home, yes, even the fresh ones, can be a problem. When you juice a fruit, you remove the fiber, which is what slows down how fast the sugar gets absorbed. Without that fiber, you're basically giving sugar a fast-track ticket straight into your system. And what about drinks with artificial sweeteners? People often think they're a safer option since they don't have real sugar. But it's not that simple. Some artificial sweeteners can upset the healthy balance of bacteria in your gut, those tiny helpers that play a big role in how your body handles sugar. And while the research isn't completely settled, there's some evidence that certain sweeteners may even trigger insulin to rise, just like sugar does. That might be because your brain reacts to the sweet taste and tells your body to prepare for sugar, even when it's not really there. Some studies don't show this effect, but here's what we do know. Certain sweeteners have been linked to a higher risk of heart problems, metabolic issues, and even some cancers. So the big question is, what should we drink instead? And that brings us to mistake number 5, not realizing just how powerful plain old water can be when it comes to controlling diabetes. These days, a lot of people just aren't drinking enough. And if you're living with diabetes, staying well hydrated is more important than you might think. Picture this. You're out on a hot day, maybe doing some yard work, or simply forgetting to sip water. That dry feeling in your mouth and throat is your body asking for help. But here's what many people don't realize. As your body becomes dehydrated, the sugar in your blood doesn't go away, it just becomes more concentrated. That happens because the amount of fluid in your bloodstream drops, leaving too much sugar in too little liquid. And there's something else to be aware of. When you're dehydrated, your brain can confuse thirst for hunger. That often leads to unnecessary snacking, which only pushes your blood sugar even higher. So how much water should you drink? The old 8 glasses a day is a helpful starting point, but your true needs depend on your activity level, the weather, and your health. Rather than sticking rigidly to a number, try sipping water steadily throughout the day. especially between meals. Mornings are a great time to start with a glass of room temperature water to wake up your system gently. Avoid drinking large amounts all at once and be especially mindful in the evening. Drinking too much water right before bed can disrupt your sleep with bathroom trips through the night. It's better to taper off your intake about 2 hours before bedtime. If plain water doesn't appeal to you, try adding a slice of lemon. Not only does it add flavor, but lemon also provides a little vitamin C and may aid digestion. Herbal teas without added sugar are another great option. And when it comes to temperature, go with what feels good to you. Room temperature water tends to be gentler on the stomach and better for hydration compared to icy cold drinks, which some people find harder to digest. Just remember, water is more than just hydration. It's a quiet partner in your health. With every mindful sip, you're helping your body stay balanced, energized, and more in control of your blood sugar. Mistake number 6, not knowing about the natural remedies that may help support blood sugar levels. There are several herbs and natural options that could be useful tools in your routine. But here's the key. You need to be careful. Some of these remedies can work so well that if you're already on diabetes medication, combining the two could bring your blood sugar down too much. So always check with your doctor. First on the list is berberine. Found in plants like barberry, this compound has been shown to improve how your body responds to insulin, slow down sugar production in the liver, and even help manage cholesterol levels. A pretty powerful combination. Berberine usually comes in supplement form, often 500 milligrams, taken twice a day before meals, but it's important to use it under medical supervision. Next is clove, a spice from Indonesia known for its unique flavor and health properties. It contains a natural compound called eugenol that's been shown to lower blood sugar levels in a way similar to some medications. One simple way to try it: chew on a whole clove for 5 to 10 minutes, and once it softens, go ahead and swallow it. Then we have magnesium, a mineral involved in all sorts of body functions, including how your body handles sugar. You can get it from leafy greens and seeds, or in supplement form at a daily dose of 200 to 400 milligrams. Another option is rosemary. You may know it as a kitchen herb, but it also helps the body respond better to insulin. Try steeping a teaspoon and a half of dried rosemary leaves in hot water to make a soothing tea. 1 or 2 cups a day can make a difference, eh? Then there's Ceylon cinnamon, a spice you probably already have at home. Beyond its flavor, it's known for helping support balanced blood sugar levels. You can simply sprinkle a teaspoon into your meals or drinks throughout the day. Lastly, apple cider vinegar. Its main ingredient, acetic acid, helps your body respond better to insulin, slows down sugar production in the liver, and may even help smooth out blood sugar spikes after meals. Just mix 1 to 2 teaspoons into a glass of water before meals. And if you tolerate it well, you can gradually increase up to 1.5 tablespoons a day. Mistake number 7, not understanding how powerful the right fruits can be for managing diabetes. Fruits are an essential part of a healthy diet, and that's just as true if you're living with diabetes. But not all fruits are created equal when it comes to keeping blood sugar steady. Some are packed with natural sugars that can send your levels soaring, while others are gentle on your system and can be enjoyed every single day. What makes the difference? 2 key things: how fast the fruit raises your blood sugar and how much natural sugar it actually contains. First, There's something called the glycemic index that just tells us how quickly a food causes sugar to rise in the bloodstream. So if you eat a fruit that ranks high on the scale, sugar enters your system too quickly and your body may not be able to keep up. But if the fruit has a lower number, below 55 for example, your blood sugar rises slowly, giving your cells time to use it properly without overwhelming your system. The second factor is even more helpful. It's called the glycemic load, and it tells you not just how fast sugar enters the blood, but also how much sugar that fruit actually brings in. The lower the load, ideally under 10, the easier it is on your body. So let's look at some of the best fruit choices for folks managing diabetes. First up, blueberries. These tiny powerhouses are not only rich in antioxidants like anthocyanins, which give them that deep blue color, but they've also been shown to improve how the body responds to insulin, especially after meals. Some studies even suggest that regular consumption of blueberries may help lower inflammation and improve metabolic health. They land at 50 on the glycemic index, with a glycemic load of just 7, making them a smart, flavorful addition to any diabetic-friendly plate. Then we have oranges. Not only are they packed with immune-boosting vitamin C, B vitamins, folate, and potassium, but they also contain a natural compound called hesperidin, which research suggests may improve blood vessel function and help lower both cholesterol and blood pressure. What makes oranges especially helpful for blood sugar management is their fiber, particularly when eaten whole rather than juiced. This fiber slows down how quickly the sugar from the fruit enters your bloodstream, preventing spikes. Oranges score around 40 on the glycemic index and have a low glycemic load of 5, which makes them one of the most balanced fruits to enjoy. Fun fact, did you know oranges came into existence thousands of years ago as a hybrid between grapefruits and mandarins? Next are apples. While they do contain some natural sugar, apples are high in soluble fiber, especially pectin, which not only helps slow sugar absorption, but also supports heart health by helping to lower LDL cholesterol. They're also rich in polyphenols, which are plant compounds known for their anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Apples have a low glycemic index of 40 and a glycemic load of about 5.3. When eaten with the skin, they offer even more fiber and nutrients, making them a filling, satisfying choice that supports both weight and sugar control. Strawberries are another excellent pick. These juicy red berries deliver more vitamin C per serving than oranges and are also high in fiber, which helps stabilize blood sugar. But what really sets them apart is a compound called fisetin. Researchers are currently studying fisetin for its potential to protect brain cells and possibly hinder slow aging. With a glycemic index of 42 and a glycemic load of just 3, strawberries make a sweet yet safe treat for people managing diabetes, especially when paired with a bit of protein like Greek yogurt or nuts. Then there's guava, one of the most nutrient-dense fruits on the planet. Guava is loaded with vitamin C, more than 4 times the amount found in oranges, and also offers plenty of fiber, especially in its skin. That fiber helps slow down sugar absorption in the gut, which is key for managing blood sugar levels. Some studies even suggest guava leaf extract may help lower fasting blood sugar and improve insulin resistance. With a glycemic index of just 12, and a glycemic load of 4, guava is not only gentle on your system, it's one of the most diabetes-friendly fruits you can eat. Now, there are also fruits that tend to raise blood sugar more quickly. Mangoes, bananas, and pineapple are some examples. These fruits are naturally higher in sugar and have a higher glycemic load, which means they can lead to quicker spikes in blood glucose, especially if eaten in large portions or without fiber or protein to balance them out. That said, the key word here is moderation. When it comes to diabetes, there's no need to ban any fruit entirely. There's no such thing as a forbidden fruit. Even these sweeter options can still be enjoyed. They just work best as an occasional treat rather than something to reach for every day. Pairing them with a handful of nuts or a spoonful of yogurt can help ease the impact on your blood sugar. Living with diabetes is a journey, one that asks for a bit more care and awareness in the choices you make, but by staying informed and avoiding the most common pitfalls. Diabetes doesn't have to define you. It can simply be one part of your day, quietly managed and gently kept in balance. Managing diabetes doesn't have to feel overwhelming. As we've seen in this video, the smallest daily choices, what you eat, how you move, how you hydrate, even the fruits you reach for, can make a real difference in how you feel and how well your body handles blood sugar. From the healing power of certain fruits, to the strength hidden in your muscles, to the quiet support of a glass of water, each step is a gentle act of care for your body. And when you begin to avoid the common mistakes we discussed, you're not just managing a condition, you're reclaiming your energy, your balance, and your peace of mind. So take a deep breath and begin where you are. Try adding one new habit this week. Watch how your body responds. This journey isn't about perfection. It's about progress, about listening, and about choosing kindness toward yourself, one decision at a time. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a like. It helps more than you know. Share it with someone who might need this message today. And in the comments, let us know what health topic you'd like us to explore next. We read every message, and your voice truly matters.